Dave. Thank you. So Dallas will get the first possession. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Now look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Powell. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Brunson, no good. To the left wing. There's O'Neal with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a three. And it's Doncic missing. Utah's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Doncic with the steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here is O'Neal. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. A second chance effort, and Gobert with the lay-in.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Brunson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic looking it over. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 5.
So that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
Now here is Conley. From deep. Here's O'Neal, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
O'Neal hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Pass to Finney Smith. And that one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. Mavericks trail by 4. Bullock with it. Conley picks him up. The three for Doncic. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Outside Conley. They double team Conley. Back to Mitchell. Conley surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz with another miss. Mavericks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The three for Doncic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good by Mitchell.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 4. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Doncic outside. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Jazz on D. 19 seconds left in the first. The three. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 11 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. And Utah another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Bullock missing. Jazz leading by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. Gobert against Powell. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. And here is Powell. To the wing on the left. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by O'Neal. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. To the right side. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh!
My goodness.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
No coverage that time.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 14.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Conley. O'Neal gets to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Mitchell driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Powell with a screen on Conley. And Brunson has it in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to O'Neal. It's up a three. He can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. For three, Bullock. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert's making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
Passes it to Brunson. Here's Finney Smith. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell wide open. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Doncic kicks to Brunson. Down low, here's Finney Smith, and the bank shot is good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Doncic against Thomas. Pass to O'Neal. Latrey. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he drives in. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Back to Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. That one doesn't drop. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Mavericks, 22.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Davis Bertans. Also Green out there. Bogdanovich is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Dinwiddie. Now Clarkson. House the pass to Clarkson. And Utah another 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
And in this era of small ball, House has carved out an interesting role for himself.
And you know what, Greg? I think he's really a wing player by position. But his strength, length, and hops have allowed him to play power forward at times and even center in a small ball lineup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's stolen by Green and stolen by Whiteside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Now the pass to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Green. Pass to Marjanovic. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Bertans. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Here he goes. And it's blocked. Right side, Green. Dinwiddie against Gay. Marjanovic kicks to Green. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Pass to House. Nice ball movement by Utah. Paschal finds Clarkson.
In the third, 2 minutes.
And he uses the glass on the way. Clarkson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside, Green. Dinwiddie wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Gay outside. Bertans grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 7, and the wide open shot from Green. No good on the 3. It's Gay on the way. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gay's got his first basket.
And, you know, really nothing you can do there. Sometimes Gay makes tough contested shots look easy.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Paschal kicks to Whiteside. Back to Paschal. Clarkson against Green. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 12 points here in the second half.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Dinwiddie finds Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Marjanovic. Dinwiddie outside. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Fans, your jazz dancers. Come on, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Doncic.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Conley. There's the dish to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. And he's way off from outside. Mavericks trail by 11. Stolen by Mitchell. This one for 3. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Mitchell right side. A 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Out of hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Bullock passes to Finney-Smith. Brunson with it, covered by Mitchell, and stolen by Bogdanovic. To the paint, here's O'Neal. Right wing, Powell with the steal. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Powell with it, now defended by Gobert. Down low.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Outside, Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Gobert. Passes to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell outside. He can't get that one to fall. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Finney Smith passes to Powell. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jazz. Doncic from deep three-point land. Trying to come right back with a three of his own. It's no good. Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Deep. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Doncic.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Launches a three, and that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Conley with it. From deep three-point range, another miss by Utah.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple. Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Inside. Here's Bullock. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Dallas with another.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that rate.
And so it's Utah with the win. So, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Bridges finds Paul. To the left side wing. Outside Booker. Over Mitchell. No good. A bit long that time. Conley with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. O'Neal misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The drive by Paul. To the wing on the left. And the Suns miss again.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Paul. 4-3. Buries it from 3.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Ball against Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. There's the triple. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And it's all knotted up.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. O'Neal's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. And it's Paul off the drive. For 3, Booker. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back to the 3-point answer.
Now Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. For 3, O'Neal from deep 3-point range. And that one's good from Conley.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Booker again missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Paul. Booker for 3. Booker missing again.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Mitchell finds Conley. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert passes to Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Booker. Launches it. And it's Booker again missing. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for you. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bogdanovich with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Johnson. The 3. Bridges misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Conley. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. The 3 from Mitchell.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And the shot goes in. Bridges has got 5.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And here's Conley. Mitchell finds Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Down low. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Ayton. He's got 5.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley passes to Mitchell. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. Conley with the ball. Booker defending. The shot by Conley. No good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Now here's Conley. He has 6 to the right side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Paul. Inside. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Paul with it. Bogdanovich on him. And that one drops. Paul's gotten 4 this quarter.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
"11 seconds left in the first half. Here's House. Back to Clarkson. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Utah. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Utah 5 right now. Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Pascal in at the 4 spot. Here's Clarkson following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Gay. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ooh, poked away. It's McGee, high post. Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. They get it back. Crowder outside to the wing, right side. Pass to Šarić. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Gay.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Whiteside, the pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Crowder. In transition. Here's Pascal. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Payne outside. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. McGee against Clarkson. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's House. Clarkson outside. Pass to House. 6 to shoot.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Now Payne. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Shaman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Payne with the three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Clarkson against Payne. Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Utah leading. Now here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Fires for three. The Jazz with another miss. And that's an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Phoenix calls timeout. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The shot's good. Paul's got 9.
Man, Chris Paul's ability with traffic, with bodies around him to keep his focus and score it, that is special.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. The crossover, and he drives in. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Now here's Booker. Bridges finds Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot for three. Bridges. And the Suns get another three.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
For your Suns Dancers.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Suns Dancers dancing. Make some noise.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul from deep three-point land. Off target from downtown. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Suns shooting 34% so far on this one. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Down low. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Deflected. Out to the wing. Bridges, right side. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
From deep, Conley hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 2.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
The 3, Bridges. And the Suns get another 3.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Conley against Paul. The shot by Conley, no good. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Johnson. The turnaround jumper. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Conley. Here we go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
Here's Bridges. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity. Love seeing CP3 shoot from there. He just owns that area of the floor. One of the best jumpers in the history of the game.
Here's Finney-Smith. Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Paul penetrating. And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Doncic looking it over. To the left side wing. Brunson kicks to Doncic. From about 19 feet. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Bullock. Here's the break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Connects from 3-point range.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Booker left side. Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. For 3, Devin Booker, and that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dallas is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball against Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix leading by 6. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Ayton against Powell. Clock at 6. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Johnson can't get it to go.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Bridges with the steal. It's tipped. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ball against Doncic. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brunson against Booker. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell the pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Bridges, no one around him. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Paul. He's got 7 from the arc. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Brunson. Dallas no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The drive by Paul. Booker with no one around drills the three-pointer. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns. Trying to get something going. And Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
We've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic, no good. Suns leading by 15.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Here's Doncic after the Suns pick up 2. Takes it inside. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Paul's shot is off. And so Powell will bring it up for the Mavericks. Down by 15. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Fade away. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's good from the top of the key. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Cuts off the pass. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Blows the dunk.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Paul. 17-point lead, their biggest. Bridges for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. Paul can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton against Powell. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 3 for Doncic. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker, and he drops that one in. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Booker, a fantastic shooter when he's got his feet underneath him. He's one of the best in the league.
And Doncic gets it to go.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
On the wing, Booker fires the three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 15, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix on defense. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Passes it to Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. Fires, high post. Brunson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's McGee. Again, Phoenix.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep.
And so it's the Phoenix. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Šarić. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. Count the basket. Berton's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Mavs. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Hardaway from outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And stolen by Payne. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the inside. Here's McGee. And that's off the glass and in. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Marjanovic with a screen for Hardaway. Marjanovic down low. McGee's there. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The pass to Shamet. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. To the wing right side. The shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns leading by 19 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Payne kicks to Šarić. And here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Green inside. Payne covering. Sinks the triple. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Out to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. minutes.
1:57 left in the third.
Cameron Payne.
Trains the 19-footer. Payne's got his first points in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Bertens. Kicks to Green. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Tries a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Payne dishes to Crowder. And the three off target. Mavericks trailed by 18. Down low. Here's Bertens. And finished off by Bertans.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And McGee kicks to Payne. With the drive. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hardaway passes to Green. Dinwiddie right side. Here's the lob to the hoop. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. It's an 18-point game. Launches it. The rebound by Marjanovic. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Johnson from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Dinwiddie attacking. Green taking his time here. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Suns.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marjanovic. Travis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Marjanovic, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Paul for three. The shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. From the high post, Booker pulls it in.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Paul dishes to Johnson. Releases. The shot by Paul, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
3 points.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now Paul. Booker outside. Fires the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Dinwiddie kicks to Hardaway. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Now here's Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix leading by 22. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. It's deflected and stolen by Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Marjanovic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Dinwiddie finds Bertans. Dinwiddie drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Passes it to Ayton. Johnson outside. Booker outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Ayton against Powell. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Doncic, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Paul with the ball. From deep. No good there. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Doncic. Here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Launches a 3. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Pure from three-point range.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Here's Doncic. And he can't get that one. And Utah the other way now. Conley with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. From deep. The shot by Conley. No good. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. The kick out to Brunson. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Powell will screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. And here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Conley against Doncic. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
3 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Utah. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Conley, he's open. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
In the first 2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Brunson passes to Powell. Clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. The 3.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Powell.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. For three, O'Neal. Tries again. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Powell with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Conley. And so it's Utah with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Bullock. There's the three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Powell, a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from 14. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard. Don't forget about Rodman. Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the layup is good. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Powell passes to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for three. Another miss by Doncic.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert against Powell. Here's Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Left side Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich, no good. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Jazz. And that one's good from Conley.
Smooth off the fingertip. Mike Conley floating it in beautifully.
Doncic outside. Three-pointer. Mitchell grabs a miss.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Fires from deep. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. The three ball. Can't get it to drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Powell with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Conley. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up and let someone else make a play.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused.
And so it's the Utah. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
So on the floor for Utah, Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Bertans. Screen by Marjanovic. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. Drops in the 3. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tipped. Gay against Green. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson finds Paschall. Now Whiteside. And there's the drive. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So much force heading toward the rack. Whiteside, get out of his way.
Dinwiddie against Clarkson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside for Green. Back to Bertans. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Now here's Bertans. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Paschall. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to House. From deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Outside Bertans. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Marjanovic. Green with the ball. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Clarkson with the ball. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Pascal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Pascal's gotten his first basket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Back to Hardaway from behind the arc. The rebound by Whiteside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to House. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Pascal from outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Pascal's got 5 now.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. Hardaway's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
And here's Mitchell from deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. There's the 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Brunson defending. And here's Gobert from the arc. And they recover it. The kick out to Conley. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 9 points now in the second half. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Doncic. Off the window. It's good.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now here's Conley. 20 feet out. They get it again. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell with room to shoot. Hits the target from 18 feet. Mitchell's got 19. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Doncic with the bucket.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
1:16 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Again, the miss by Mitchell. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot won't fall. And Utah the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Brunson. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road by the
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Dave. We got a lot of talent in the front court doors tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Just 2 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Suns ball.
Now Paul. Bridges a screen on Conley. Booker, right side, front past the arc. Hits it from 3-point range.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. Spins. Driving inside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. Ayton in the corner. Johnson, the pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Conley against Paul. Conley up top. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gobert can't hit. Suns leading by 4. On the wing, Booker. There's the 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Conley with it. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Here's the pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Mitchell with it. Outside Conley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert, the screen. Mitchell finds Gobert.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Johnson can't hit. Jazz trail by 8. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper? Yes, sir.
Paul passes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots the 3. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Paul for 3. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 8. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 8. Paul looking around. Booker the pass to Bridges. Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. Dishes to Ayton. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Passes it to Booker from downtown. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Paul against Conley. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Suns leading by 8. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. For the finish, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul outside to the paint, deflects the pass.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ayton.
2 minutes.
Rebound, Utah.
Phoenix foul.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Jazz trail by 6. here's Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And the pass to Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul passes to Booker. .46 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And Booker able to finish.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. He kicks to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Bogdanovich lays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Booker finds 8. Back to Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Booker's got 16 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we've
23.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And
30.
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay, Eric Paschall out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the 2. Clarkson with the ball, working on Payne. Clarkson kicks to Paschall. Gets an open look and hits. Paschall's got his first points of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
McGee, the pass to Crowder. Here's Šarić. Back to Crowder. And Whiteside sends it back. Paschall with the ball. Now guarded by Šarić. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Passes it to Paschall. Here is House. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Paschall. And slam dunk by Paschall.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely, and Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
That was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Paul passes to Booker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Clarkson. 1:52 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Pascal finds Clarkson. And here's Gay outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul dishes to Johnson. What a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. Gay left side. Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Now Clarkson has to pass for the lead. Rebound by Johnson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Booker outside. Here's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. Paul left side. It's tipped. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. They gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
That was the Jazz Dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Conley against Paul. Johnson outside. Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul from past the arc. That shot missing.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz trail by 3. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Paul against Conley. On the wing, Booker. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. The Suns need to get a shot off, and it's Ayton missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bogdanovich inside. Johnson on him.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Mitchell outside. Conley with it. Back to Mitchell. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Booker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here is Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
Paul against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Booker, right side. Now the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Johnson in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the three. Good on the triple. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
On the wing, Booker.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
And there's the try. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Paul against Conley. Bridges passes to Booker. Takes a three. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Tries the spin move. Conley dishes to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Paul. Booker in the corner. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Over O'Neal. And it's Ayton missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
From out of section 6, let's see who's the loudest. Dance your jazz dancer. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man. The Jazz with the partner. Dance your jazz dancer.
On the clock. Here's Mitchell. Missed.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Your chance, dancer. Make some noise. Let's go.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Phoenix calls timeout. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in a small forward position.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And it's Paul penetrating. Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 2. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Clock at 4. The 3.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges got himself on the board with 3 there. Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz. Bridges outside. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
Greg, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mitchell finds Conley. Now O'Neal. Passes to Gobert. Utah the rebound. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Paul against Conley. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley for over a decade has been a tremendous NBA player. But when a game is tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Now here's Paul. Driving the lane. Bridges outside. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Now Conley. The dish to Mitchell. screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Back to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Inside. Powell's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside Finney-Smith. And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And it's Phoenix's ball. Paul with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Doncic against Booker. From the high post, drained it for 2 points.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Left side Booker. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the middle. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
The assist.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For 3, Booker hits the trifecta.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Powell. Here's Bullock. Now Doncic. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Finney-Smith with it. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Throws it up high. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. To the paint. Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. Oh, misses the go-ahead basket. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Booker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And there's the screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Looking to end the drought. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Paul, the open look. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout his career. It's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Doncic up top, Booker defending, and Powell with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Pass to Johnson, fires for three. That one doesn't drop. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now for Dallas. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the center position.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes. In bold capital letters.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
And it's Doncic missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Paul into the lane. Here's Ayton. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Doncic has got 5 points.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Paul against Doncic. Paul with it. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Back to Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Paul against Doncic. Inside. Here's Bullock. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Again, Doncic missing. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
For three, Booker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic on the wing. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes.
Going inside. Here's Bullock. Right side, Brunson. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Now Paul. He's got 6. The 3 from Ayton. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all he wrote from there.
Doncic against Booker. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Right side Finney-Smith. Down low. Doncic against Booker. Goes back up. The kick out to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic against Booker. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And it's off from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Brunson passes to Doncic. No good there. Johnson with the defensive effort. Paul against Brunson, and Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns leading.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
15 seconds left in the second. And here's Doncic. Driving in. Now here's Finney-Smith. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we've... You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jay Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Šarić in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Marjanovic, here we go. Got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Pass to Šarić. Back to Shamet. Payne, pass to McGee. Over Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway on the wing. Defended by Payne. And it's Green missing. Well, the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it. Payne,
pass to McGee. Here's Shamet looking for his first basket, still in this one. Crowder outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. And that one's long.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Bertans finds Dinwiddie. Now Green. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marjanovic. Over McGee. Marjanovic can't hit.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Crowder. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Payne against Dinwiddie. The shot by Payne, no good. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Green, the pass to Bertans. Back to Green. The three. It doesn't go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Offensive board. Crowder, that's good.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Payne against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Here's Marjanovic. Green, the pass to Hardaway. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hardaway's got 5 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Pass to Shamet. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Dinwiddie against Payne. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Shamet. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. Can't get it to fall.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
First team foul. Mavericks.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The three. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Misses off the right iron. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Powell in at center. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Booker, the pass to Paul. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Brunson with it. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Now Paul. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kyle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a little over 1.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Doncic against Booker. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
They get it again. Outside for Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kyle's got rebound number 8 now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Johnson. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. Here's Bullock. Powell outside. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. Well, look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Here's Powell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brunson misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The drive by Paul. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Luka.
1:14 left in the fourth. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Paul for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10. Looking confident out there.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. And Phoenix has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Now here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes.